Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a hot minute since I've been on YouTube, since I've made like a long form video on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. Oh, no, if you're new, you're not welcome back. See, it's been so long that I filmed the video. I don't even know how to even speak anymore on camera. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Wale O. I'm a content creator based in Germany, and I make content around living abroad, moving abroad, working abroad, career, and travel. If that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And if you are a returning subscribers, my darlings, my loves, the reason why I turn on my camera on a Saturday to film instead of sleeping. Welcome back, my darlings. You know I love you so much and I do all this for you. Anyway, today's video is going to be more like a bit more casual than the usual videos that I normally do, giving you information. I just wanted to shed a bit more light on why I've been off for such a while and I haven't been posting. If you're following me on Instagram, I also took a break from Instagram as well. So let's just dive into it, right? There's no need. Oh, by the way, Instagram, mentioning Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me. It's at Wale O Chronicles. And on TikTok, yes, I'm on TikTok as well. You can follow me on TikTok at Wale O Chronicles as well. Show some love and support your girl. Anyway, yes, all that self-promo out of the way. I've been off social media for quite some months now. I don't even know how many months it's been. And one of the reasons is that I always take a break from social media every year. Like, that's just the way I do it. It's like a job, right? If you are working full-time, then you take a vacation is essential, is necessary. And for me, that was also essential to take a break. So I always unfailingly every year take a break from social media. That's from Instagram, from TikTok, well, before TikTok came, from Instagram and YouTube. I take a break from both the creation process and the consumption process as well. One of the reasons why I really do this is because, I mean, if you're a creator, every time you have to come up with ideas, you have to be creative and all that. And sometimes you just need a break to recharge your creativity. Like, personally, I don't know how it is for other creators, but I would guess it's pretty much the same. But personally, for me, I just ran out of creativity. I ran out of ideas. Like, I just couldn't anymore. Like, I was like, my brain was blank. I didn't know what to post anymore. I didn't know what to talk about anymore. It was just like I had gotten to that limit of coming up with ideas on what to talk about, and every idea just did not sound interesting to me anymore. And that's the point where I know as a creator that it's time to just take a break from everything and go and refresh so that you can come up with fresh ideas that motivate you. Another thing is, like, I just lost motivation when the creativity is gone, because as a content creator, one of the major driving forces for me personally, I don't know about other people, is that I enjoy the process of creating content. It's my creative outlet. I don't paint, I don't do all this kind of stuff, but I make videos. That's my creative outlets. So I just when you are that kind of creator where you do it because you enjoy it, and then if you're not motivated anymore by the ideas that are coming to you, that's the point where it's time to take a pause, as the Germans will say. Take a break and just go and you need distance. For me, I needed distance from it all, and to go back into myself and like just for silence, you know. So I kind of like just have a rough outline of what I want to talk about and what I want to say, so that this video is not everywhere. That's why if you see me looking here, like, I have my laptop notes just to guide me on what I want to say. And this is a perfect segue into the next point I wanted to make, which is that I also needed time to go into my inner self, if that makes sense, because I feel like being on social media, whether as a creator or as a consumer, I wanted to say consumption, whether as a creator or as a consumption, whether being on social media, whether as a creator or as a consumer, it just feels sometimes like you're just having this inflow of information, people's content, news, everything. Everything is just coming to you. You're just like, it's like you're plugged in all the friggin' time. And for me, I was just exhausted from all that information overload. I felt like I had sensory overload. I think that's one of the things that was blocking my creativity as well. I had sensory overload. I just couldn't come up with any ideas. I felt like I wasn't hearing my own thoughts and my voice anymore. I was hearing more like other people's thoughts and voices. Let me know if you can relate to this, if you've spent extended periods of time on social media and you feel like you can no longer, like, I missed my own thoughts. Like, you better believe my thoughts are like, I can have like a Kopfkino. Kopfkino is like you have a cinema in your mind, you have a very imaginative mind, yeah, something like that. So I can just lie down for like 1 whole hour and be daydreaming and be in my own thoughts and be scheming and planning how I'm going to dominate the world. World domination. No world domination, but yeah, I just was missing that, like, being in my own head space, being in my own thoughts, because I felt like there was no space anymore for my own thoughts. It was more like all the things I was seeing on the news, because I read the news a lot, all the things I was seeing on the news, on social media, on YouTube. I'm a massive YouTube consumer. Like Instagram, I can get off Instagram, no, like, doesn't really make a difference. But YouTube, I think I'm addicted to YouTube. I watch YouTube videos like a maniac. So anyway, I just needed that to go back into my inner self and kind of be in my own thoughts. Yeah, what else? Yeah, also very important to me was also spending time doing the things that I really enjoy, which obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that I am obsessed with traveling. I love travel. I love the sense of adventure and discovery that comes with traveling. Like, if you just start talking about like, for me, I'm one of those people, I enjoy the process of even packing for my trip. I enjoy the plane ride to wherever it is I'm going, even if it's like 9 hours, 8 hours, 14 hours, I don't care. I enjoy the whole process, because for me, it's that sense of adventure and discovery. I think if I was born in all those like 18th century times or whatever time when people were going to discover new continents, I would have been, and if I was a man, because women weren't like, it was a tough existence for women at that time, and it's still in some places tough for women, but that's beside the point. The point is, if I was born in that time and I was a man, then I would have been one of those explorers and adventurers, because I love exploring. So the point I was trying to make is that I also took time to just travel and enjoy the whole process of traveling without the need to create content around the travel. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoy making travel content, but at the same time where I was doing the travel content, I also had this like lack of motivation, exhaustion. I just needed a break. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a break from this, and just like a real break, and not creating content while on holiday, because now I know the difference. It doesn't feel like a 100% full holiday if I'm making, especially YouTube travel video. Oh my god, making YouTube travel videos is so much work, so I just took time and I just traveled, enjoyed myself, spent time with my family. Like, I was just traveling. I went to Nigeria to see my family. I went to Switzerland, I went to Kenya, I was traveling a lot, but I wasn't really making any content. So those are the reasons why I took time off social media. And I think it will be interesting to note what the results of this break was for me, in case any of you is thinking of taking a break off social media. I had many, like, this break was such a beautiful break for me. I really enjoyed the pausa I took. So disclaimer, I speak English now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes instead of an English word to come out, a German word will come out in place. So please just bear in mind and take it as your, for those that don't understand German, take this as your German 101 learning classes. So one of the, amongst the many results of this break I took on social media is the stillness and peace that I felt. Oh my god, it was so good. And I took a break from social media, that's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and also I reduced the frequency with which I read the news. So before, every day when I wake up, I check the news, what's going on in the world, which is a very good habit to form because then you're informed. But I mean, if we all know anything about the news, it's nothing good. Nothing good is ever in the news. So I took a break from that also. And I can tell you, like, there was this peace of mind that just came with being off all these platforms where you're so plugged in. I would wake up in the morning with so much like stillness and peace and silence, and I would like just meditate, and it was just it's just beautiful. I've now formed a habit of like not reading the news first thing when I wake up in the morning. I don't even go on social media first thing when I wake up in the morning. That's like a given. I have specific I have specific times during the day when I go on social media because I'm a creator and to interact with the content and stuff like that. So the peace for me is like, the silence. Like my brain was no longer like, it was like, and I also felt my creativity coming back fully. Like now I'm back with much energy, the energy that I used to have before my break. When it comes to content creation, like ideas are coming back to my head. I'm feeling motivated by my ideas. So the break was perfect. It was very good for my creativity because now ideas be flowing, like flowing. Another thing that I really liked about the break I took from social media is I discovered the beauty of being bored. What's all this? And allow me to be great. Please don't embarrass me on the internet. What? Okay. Anyway, so I discovered the beauty of being bored, as I was saying. So it's been a long time since I felt the feeling of boredom because I always have so many activities planned. I don't know where the energy used to come from, but yeah, like I used to have so many things planned. Before, you guys know that I moved to Germany for my master degree. I always had like classes, and I was working also. And then, you know, when you are doing your master, you have like term papers to submit, or you're doing your thesis, or you're doing one assignment. There's always something. And when I'm not doing all those things, and when I'm not working, I'm creating content for social media. So my whole life was super packed. And if I'm not creating content for social media, then I'm doing stuff with my friends. I'm like traveling, doing activities, going out. My life was so packed. I did not, like, I couldn't remember what it felt like to be bored. And I thought that was a good thing. But once I took that break, and I was no longer doing my master thesis, I was just working full time, which is nice. But the difference between studying and working is that studying and working on one hand, and working full time on the other hand, is that when you work full time, you have the weekends to yourself. So you don't have any assignments hanging over your head, or like you have this assignment deadlines. You are able more to manage your weekends. So after I finished my master degree, instead of enjoying my weekends, I filled my weekends up with content creation and going out and having a social life and so by the time I took my break, I no longer had that assignment or thesis kind of thing hanging over my neck. It was just like content creation. And now the content creation, I took it out of the weekend and I just had my weekends to myself. Beautiful. Like I would wake up and be like, what should I do today? I'm bored today. I would plan maybe to meet my friends or go out or travel or whatever. And when I wasn't doing that, I think I'm a bit of a creative person. So I like to do DIY crafts. I was doing a lot of DIY crafts in my apartment. I would like paint things. I like this kind of DIYs where you take something you already have and upcycle it to something else. I was doing a lot of those, and that stemmed from, I remembered I liked doing that after I started feeling like, this weekend I don't have anything planned, I'm bored. The feeling of being bored is, I think, one of the sources of creativity. I don't know if I'm correct, but that's what happens. And above all, the break made me realize how much I actually love content creation. So at some point last year, it just became like this chore that I was doing. It was like I was a hamster in a wheel, trying to churn out content on YouTube consistently every week, and on Instagram, like four posts every week, 4 times a week I post, and then I post on stories too, and I post on TikTok. It was just like I was in this hamster wheel, and I started to resent the content creation process because it was really stressing me out to always be consistent, because everybody's like, oh, if you want to make it, be consistent. Look, I don't buy into that rubbish anymore. Just do what you love. I beg. I can't shout. I can't shout. Anyway, so the thing is, the break made me realize how much I actually enjoy content creation. So just taking a step back, I really do enjoy the content creation process. I just need a break from time to time, which I have now given myself permission to take, because I can be a hard taskmaster upon myself. Nobody's putting pressure on me. I put all the pressure on myself. So anyway, I really enjoy content creation, and I'm happy to be back. So going forward, this whole explanation, going forward, what to expect from this channel. One thing I've told myself, I will not be creating, like, releasing a YouTube video every week, because YouTube videos take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work. You have to research, you have to, yeah, it's just so much work. So what I've decided now, and what you can expect from this channel going forward, is that I will release 2 to 3 YouTube videos per month. So it might not be every week, but at least minimum you will get 2 YouTube videos per month. And if I have the capacity, I will add 1, so 3 YouTube videos per month. And on Instagram as well, I'm still trying to figure that out, but I want to stick to 3 Instagram posts per week. I hope I'm able to stick to that, because the Instagram ideas, sometimes the short form content, let's just say short form content, because Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. Yes, so you can also expect to have every week 3 YouTube Shorts videos, and every month 2 to 3 YouTube videos every month. And we'll still be covering the same topics, of course. We'll still be covering moving abroad, living abroad, working abroad, career and travel. That's still going to be the niche, because that's the area. Those are the areas that I'm really passionate about. And that's what I am, and if I do say so myself, an expert in, because your girl be jumping from one country to another. My mother is tired. Like, she's always like, where are you this time around? Like, again. So going forward, that's what you would expect from this channel. And I have, like, I'm bringing it, like, when it comes to the informative part, I have so many ideas that I want to share with you. And if you have any special requests for videos you would like to see, especially on YouTube, ideas you want me to talk about more in depth, then please leave it in the comment section. If you actually watch this video till this point, you are the real MVP, you are the real OG, you're the reason why you're the reason for the season. Look at me rhyming. Maybe my next career is gonna be rapping. Anyway, if you have any ideas, drop them in the comment section. And if you watch this video up till this point, what should we say? Say it's the season to think about moving to a new country. That's what you should say in the comment section if you watch this video up till this point. Wow, I've been speaking for almost like 19 minutes now. That's to show you that I really miss talking on the camera. Anyway, if you watch it up to this point, thank you so much for watching this video. And don't forget to like this video. It's a way to show me support, and subscribe and share and whatever. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye.